Hi. This particular lesson is on lines and angles, and it is based on Math Star 5. So this is the warm-up questions that we are having in the book. So let us have a warm-up first. So the first one is I show the exact location. I have no length, breadth, or height. That's your point. Then I'm a collection of points extending endlessly in both the direction. That's your line. I'm part of a line that has a definite length. That's your line segment. I'm part of a line that has starting point and goes on indefinitely in one direction. That's your ray. Now, how exactly things are here in this case, I will just explain it. So, point is just a point. It will be a dot like this. Okay. You can name it as O, A, P, anything. That's your point. Then line is something which is made up of lot of points and it has got arrows in both the direction. Okay. So you will see that a lot of points are there on the line. So simply line is nothing but made up of a lot of points. Let us say the line is named as AB. Then when you want to write it, you will write it like this, capital letters AB and then make a small line at the top. Then we have got ray. Ray will extend in one direction always. It can be any direction but one direction. It may be like this, it may be like this, it may be like this. Okay, so it will have one endpoint, one arrow, endpoint arrow, like that. Okay, so that's your ray. Just like line, if ray is having a name AB, you will write AB first and then you can make a ray at the top of the letters. And then we have got line segment. The line segment ends at one point, it does not extend. So, in other words, it cannot be extended in any direction. They have got two end points. Let us say this is A, this is B. You can name it as AB, make a line segment at the top. Okay, so that's your line segment. Now, as you can see here that there is small cautionary here. So this is point. This is ray. It has got one end point, one arrow. This is line segment. This is line segment and this one is line. Okay. Next is the questions that we are having in our textbook. A point here is L. A line segment is here you see MN, XY, M and N. They look like points only here, I think. Yeah. L, M, N are the points. For a line segment, you can say XY, X, Y. Make a line segment at the top. Then array is going to have one arrow and one endpoint. So TU fits the bill. So we have got TU, make array at the top. A line, that's your SR here. So SR and make a line at the top. Okay. Now coming to angles, it is one of the most interesting topic because you can see angles everywhere, even in real life. Now, how angles are formed? First of all, we need to understand whenever two lines meet, they will have an opening. This opening is called as angle. Okay, this opening is angle. Let us say that this is one ray. Okay, it has met another ray. Let us say at O. This is A, this is B. Okay, so this OA and OB here, OA and OB, these are called as arms of the angle. Angle is formed at O. Okay, this is vertex. O is the vertex. However, when you write the name of the angle, keep it in mind that you will write it like this. AOB will be there. O is the place where the angle has been formed, so it will be in the middle of the arms, and you will make a slanted L here showing that it's an angle. Okay, so that's the way to write the angles, angle AOB. I'll show you with another example. Let me clean this up. So let us say another angle like this. let's say this is B, this is A, and this is C. So AB and BC, they are arms. B is vertex, and when you want to write the name, make a slanted L. Write that as A, B, C. A, B, C. B is where angle has been formed. You can also write it as C, B, A. So you see B will be in the middle because angle has been formed there. Okay. So this is the question that these are the questions that we are having. So what are the arms? Arms are, you see, YX, YZ, vertex is Y. Then this is CB, AB, vertex is B. Then QR, PR, vertex is Q. Name the angles with O as the vertex. You will name it like this: AOC, and you can write here MOP, angle MOR. Also you can write it as angle POR. Now here O as the vertex, again we have got a lot of angles: angle EOH, angle HOF, angle GOF, okay, and so on. Now, what are the types of angle that we are having? So the different types of angles that we are having are the right angle. The first one is the right angle. If you see, it's a proper L. It's a perfect L that we can see. A perfect L. You will observe it in the corner of your doors, corner of your windows, tables. These are some of the real life examples that we are having. So here you will see where we can find the right angles. You will see it even in a carom board at the corners if you are having a square board. Okay, so this is right angle. Its measure is specifically 90° always. This is the first angle that we are learning. Next is acute angle. This acute angle is always more than 0°. Okay, acute angle is more than 0° but less than 90°. That means even if you are having angle of 89.9°, it is still an acute angle. Okay, and moving on, we have got obtuse angle. This obtuse angle is more than 90°. Okay, it is more than 90° but less than 180. Then we have got straight angle. Straight angle here is always 180°. Now, zero angle and full angle, this might get confusing because they look the same. Now, what is the difference between zero angle and full angle? When zero angle is there, you will not see this sign. This sign is available only for full angle. Full angle means 360°. Zero angle is something where there will be no opening between the rays. No opening. That means there is no angle at all. That's why it is called zero angle. Okay. So there are total 7 types of angle. Now, one of the most important angle, the seventh one, is the reflex angle. You will see that this reflex angle is found in almost every other angle that is formed. For example, you see this one is an acute angle. This is acute. Reflex angle is exactly at the back. This is reflex angle. Okay. This is reflex angle. Now, what is the definition? It is more than, reflex angle is more than 180 but less than 360. Okay, it's very easy to find. Let us say that this particular acute angle has a value 30°. So reflex angle will be 360 minus 30. It is 330°. So reflex angle is exactly the opposite of the acute angle that we are having here. Okay. So you just have to subtract it from 360 and you will get your angle. Now this is the exercise that we are having in page number 135 of MathStar. Color the right angles green, acute angles red, and obtuse angles blue. So let's find out obtuse angles. This is obtuse angle, as you can see. This is obtuse angle. Then right angles green. This is right angle, and acute angles is red. So you see these are acute angles. Now, based on the angles, this is another question that we are having in the book. How many right angles? There is one right angle. Acute angles, these are the acute angles you can see. So 2. Obtuse angle is 0. Now here, right angle, you see one is here, one is here. So 2 right angles. Acute angle 0, obtuse angle 0. Now this one is interesting. How many right angles? You see right angle is 1. Then how many acute angles? This is one acute angle. This is one acute angle, so 2. And how many obtuse angle? This is one obtuse, this one is one obtuse, so 2 obtuse. And then right angles here 0, acute angle 0, obtuse angle 0. Everything is 0 here. Now join any three dots to draw one acute angle. So here you can join this, it will become an acute angle. For obtuse angle, you can join this. Right angle is the easiest. You just have to make a perfect L, a straight angle, this. That's it.